We have a chat. Can I ask you a question? Why did you make Omar run around naked? Why did you get Omar to run around naked?
Jordan, don't you think this mask makes him look like Angry Bird? Angry Bird lost his face.
So, can you take this all the way down?
Angry Bird lost his face.
I won't grab my stuff, man. Can you take that all the way down? It's 12 inches. It's 12 inches. I think it will go down with no gag reflex.
He's got a grip on it.
Why did you make Omar run around naked? Why did you make Omar run around naked? Did you do that?
Say Olumba say.
No, I'm asking, did you make Omar run around naked? Did you make Omar run around naked? Give me that shit. You mad? Give my shit.
Relax.
No. Give my shit. Oh, you stolen my stuff. You want me to call the police? You want me to call the police? It's my property.
It's gone, fam. Why didn't you grab it, bro? What's wrong with you? You should have grabbed it, blood.
Why are you the king of the 10 inches, you little prick?
No. Hey, you want to record that? Yo, so Raj, what was you costing me last week? Eh? Hey, what was you costing me last week?
Because you deserve it. He's doing shirk. Obviously. You're doing shirk.
The jihadi. Look at the jihadi. Look at the jihadi.
Yeah, big up the jihadis, man. Big up the jihadis. Let them blow themselves up. Let them blow themselves up.
And people are kicking that shit, man.
It doesn't matter, man.
People are kicking that shit. Kick it up, man. Kick it up, man. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Don't worry, PC Barnes, when I show you next week, the guys took my property and chucked it on the floor.
PC Barnes,
So
he was pointing that shit.
he's violating me, man. Big up to the Popo.
He was pointing
Snitch,
a
snitch,
stick
snitch,
at
snitch.
me in a threatening way.
Snitch, 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 snitch. Snitch, 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 snitch.
You are pointing
You have
a
committed
stick
a
at
crime.
me in a threatening
So
way.
you grabbed my property, you chucked it on
No,
the floor.
you are pointing me
So
in a
that is the
threatening
way
way.
it is, man. That is the way it is.
You're wearing a mask.
Oh.
I felt threatened.
Haydar Ali, this is. Haydar Ali. Oh, thanks a lot, bro. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, bro. So this is Haydar Ali, king of the 10 inches.
Your mum.
The 12 inches now.
Your mum.
No gag reflex.
Your mum's the horse.
The man's got no gag reflex. I could chuck this and go straight in his throat.
Your mum's the horse.
Straight in his throat, man, until he's done. So let's do a bit of the Pied Piper. The Pied Piper. Look, he's gonna follow me. Look, I'm the Pied Piper. Shut up. Oh yeah, sorry.
Pied Piper.
What's happening, man? You good?
Let's see the pipe. Let's watch these people follow me. Look at that. Look how they're gonna follow me. They do shirk. They worship me. I'm their God. I'm their God. I'm their God.
I'm your guru, sir. I'm your
They're
guru.
doing shirk.
I'm
They're
your
doing
guru.
shirk. Look at the Pied Piper.
I'm your guru.
Look at this Pied Piper making
I'm
the man
your
follow
guru.
me.
I'm your
Let's see how
guru.
long it takes before you follow me.
I'm your guru, blood.
Let's do the pilgrimage to the Lord. Let's do the pilgrimage to the Lord.
Let's walk together, come.
Let's
Let's do some Pakistan,
Let's see how long
India,
before
Bangladesh
you
tour.
stop following
This is
me.
a Pakistan, India,
Let's
Bangladesh
see how
tour,
long before
bro.
this
Come.
guy Haydar Ali
Come on.
starts following me. Let's see how long it takes. The guy's just obsessed with me, man. So obsessed with me. He's obsessed with me. Haydar Ali, king of the 10 inches, man.
Your mum's a whore, you
12
fucking
inches,
cunt.
12 inches, 12 inches. No gag reflex.
Your mum is a tranny.
Let's
Your
have a look.
mum's
Let's
tranny,
see how long it takes.
Your mum's a truth.
PC Barnes, look, this guy grabbed my property, now he's following me. Doing shirk. Doing shirk. Yeah. One lap for the pilgrimage. Not integrating as well as other communities.
Muslim community?
Give
me an example of community that are integrating better than the Muslims.
Oh, definitely the Sikhs and the Hindus. There's no doubt.
But you're a Sikh,
No
you're
doubt.
not integrating.
Biased
No doubt.
cunt.
So the Sikhs and the Hindus, in every demographics, we are superseding the Muslim community. In terms of education, in terms of wealth.
Is that your opinion? Or
it's facts.
This is your
So you high IQ.
Hold on, so I'll bring it next week.
So you high IQ.
I like to see that.
Yeah, so I'll bring it next week. So when it comes to, because you don't understand the nuances of the Asian community.
Does that make you better though?
We have communities, and when it comes to
what do you mean
communities
by
that are
integrating?
more integrated and doing better in terms of wealth, in terms of education, in terms of even in terms of employment, lower prison
Can I
rates.
take you back to my point?
So lower, but one thing I could definitely say is that the Hindus and Sikh community have a population of maybe between them like 3%, and the Sikhs are like maybe 1%.
You deserve a medal,
but
man.
We do
Seriously.
our prison rate is in line with our population.
Sikhs like to go to the
this
pub.
guy a medal,
Them Sikhs like to go to the
Their
pub.
population is like
Integrate
2 to 3%, but they have a population prison rate
Shut
of
up,
15%.
you're lying, bro.
So you have
You're
to
lying.
understand there's a
You're
lot
lying.
of areas
You have to
that the
understand your
Asian Muslim
community is not that
are
bad.
not doing well, and there's got to be a
But you're
reason
still
behind it.
in jail for
Okay, look,
doing
And that is I'll bring this
There's
to
been
you.
a
Because to me,
this
the
guy,
social
you know.
cohesion argument is very weak. It is very weak to me.
Is it
But bring your stuff.
here?
But the point was that obviously you agreed that Niqabi sisters or even hijabi sisters are on the front line of a lot of hate.
Yeah.
So you as a human being, you don't like that, do you? After a terrorist
No,
attack.
I don't want no one to be hurt or harassed or
So
nothing.
my point to you was, why you put on camera talking so much about issues like snip lulas,
Snip.
Little Lula.
and Niqabi
Little
sisters
Lula.
particularly.
Little Lula guy.
Things that don't
Rajs
affect
Lula.
you.
That's
Lula.
racist, Raj.
To me,
Lula.
to me, is a far right. Is a very
Remember
far
you
right
said it on
thing.
camera,
Whilst you're a funny guy on your live stream and stuff like that, I have to stand against sometimes your choice to talk about certain subjects which don't affect you.
All right, so let me say something about the circumcision. I'm actually against circumcision, full stop. And that's not to do with Islam. On top of that, I'm against halal meat and all slaughter.
Hey, what's wrong with
What
me?
the fuck? Are you against circumcision?
Chicken is chicken, lamb's
I
lamb.
used to be a vegan. So when I talk
You're
about
against
You like
kosher as
sticks,
well.
I'm against kosher,
Man's
all
against
of them are wrong.
A chicken is a chicken, Raj. A lamb's a
Even
lamb,
normal
man.
slaughter.
Why don't I hear this? Why
What's
don't I
that
hear you
to
talking
do?
about
Yeah, I mean, if you live
4 out of 5 of the live streams.
Yeah.
This is probably because he bucks Leon to be on his streams. He's probably really desperate to be out there.
Yeah, Ralph thinks he's clever, but let me say, he's
I think obviously,
Ralph's
and obviously you
attention
stand
to
against it, don't you?
Yeah.
You stand against his comments and things like that. So
if I'm being honest
the
with you,
challenge I had with Leon was why are you giving a guy
alcoholic
like such
moron.
a big platform? I have no problem listening to Ralph. We need to hear people's views on this, Ralph. But
This is
the
what
fact
Ralph
that he's
does,
been
this
now, Ralph's been given this kind of.
That's what he does.
He's been
He's
coming here a
trying-
while, I think. He used to
Yeah.
just be
He's
some
smart.
drunk guy that used to stand in the corner. Now he's like almost becoming a figure
But I feel
becoming Raj's
like
idol.
I feel like I've always said I'd
Raj is
even let a
Raj's new
Nazi
idol.
talk.
He's upgrade for
Because
Raj.
to hear their views is important.
Me too.
Because
Ralph
you
is
need to
upgraded
hear that
version of Raj,
he's
yeah?
somebody, whether
Is
you
that what
like
you're
it or
saying?
not, there are other people like him in the UK. I say the same things I'm saying to you
Clowns
here,
are funny.
but in a jokey way. And some people will like it and some people don't. But one thing's for sure, I have a consistent people watching. And when I say stuff, it gets into people's heads. This guy was saying Zakum when I was getting chucked at the park. And other people were saying, we ain't paying that bullshit, Jizzy, you're mad. And that's my catchphrase.
Yeah,
Muslims are
that's
saying it.
if you
Think
don't change
about
your
this.
ways, you're gonna eat Zakum
Think
in
about this,
hellfire.
yeah?
You're gonna eat
Muslims are
Zakum in
saying to
hellfire
me,
like this.
when I was getting escorted apart,
Zakum,
they
you're
were
gonna
saying
eat that.
here's Zakum,
You're
and then
gonna
they were
eat that.
saying,
You're gonna
I
eat
ain't
that
seen that
in
bullshit,
hellfire.
Jizzy, you're mad. Muslims.
You're
So
gonna
that
eat that
shows
in
the power
hellfire.
of humour.
Zakum.
Yeah, and this is what I'm trying to say to people.
And
I
those bandanas,
haven't really got a party that I can support. I can't support Labour because I used to be a Labour Party member. What you might be surprised is that I used to canvass and go around people's houses. I know you probably think, oh, he's too far. Trust me, I can be very serious when I want to
The
be.
sing of the 10-incher.
But the thing was that the thing with the parties, they've gone too far to the left. They've gone places.
Raj, the sing of the
But
10-incher.
what I want, and this is my trust.
He
my
likes
message now,
uncircumcised
is
dick.
that I want. If you're British,
he-
Pakistani Muslim, cool.
He takes
If
teeth
you're
of
British,
skin.
Somalian Muslim, cool.
Keeps it in a jar.
If you're British,
He has Simon's shit in his jar.
Cool. But you must have the British component in there in order for us to live together. Now we have a situation where you have weirdly, when I grew up, reasonable, and when I looked at the point system I would have wanted to have, I wouldn't have got in. Yeah, as of today, but as of 5-6 years ago, I would have. I've made a choice to be a freelance artist, so it's not the most.
Raj, would you believe
productive
you
thing.
contribute to British society?
What do I contribute?
Apart from baked beans.
I go around saying, I ain't paying that bullshit, Disney, you're mad. That's my contribution.
You understand?
Yeah. So it's a big contribution. I think
Ask you a serious question.
Couple words and that's it, it's done.
Talk to answer him properly.
Raj, I don't want to be on camera.
No, I'm filming this guy, the guy that's got IQ.
Homo Raj! Homo Raj!
The IQ, the level of a cockroach. Have you heard him on Reactionary? Reactionary sounds like freaking Einstein when he chats to this man. His whole solution.
I'm learning from this guy.
No, dude, you know, like, let me say something.
Raj on a joke.
Let me say something. When it comes to this guy, it's like talking to a child. Sometimes they say some stuff that you'd never think of. Because I think he's so simplistically. You know when someone's very dumb?
I think you know this man.
More
intelligent.
They
than
will
he comes
ask.
across.
Trust me, he's not. He's a whole solution.
Let's trust you.
Everything. If a meteorite was coming, he'd say go to the mosque and pray. That's his solution to everything. Everything's go to the mosque and pray. That's not a solution for everything, man. Heart surgery, go to the mosque.
So do you have the answers, Raj? Then?
I don't have the answer. I would say
yes.
I would agree with it. I wouldn't fight it. I would agree with it. But does that mean that it's ever going to come to fruition? Does that mean that we shouldn't discuss
Say that
it?
again. Say that again.
Because the thing is, these topics are going to be talked about anyway. At least try and talk about it in a reasonable fashion.
And like I said, so long as you're consistent in talking about other things as well. Otherwise, you are guilty of only.
Gay Dunya.
Otherwise,
Gay Dunya in action.
Otherwise,
I'm not being distracted.
if you're not consistent in your
It's against your
approach,
religion, ain't it?
Serious?
Wait,
What the fuck?
He wants to know about my lulla.
You trying to do that again, did
Can you find him all that pubic hair? Can you find him all that pubic hair? Can you find him all that pubic
You
hair?
don't want no hairs in your mouth.
Hey, why does the
Is it because when you're sucking, you don't want no hairs in your mouth?
Raj, I want to ask you a
if
question.
you're not, can I say one thing?
Jordan, let
One
me question.
thing. If you're not consistent in your approach, if you're not also saying
This guy
about,
sucks Tommy
you know,
Robinson.
about other people that
inside the
if
pub.
you're not discussing other issues and other religions, then you're guilty of just pointing out Islam.
But can I ask you something? Not over the last month, I've very
Robinson,
sorry to the atheists, but
That's
I'm
what
an
you
atheist.
believe.
I don't believe, and I also
You believe in a
traditional
man.
values. I don't drink. I haven't drank for 6 years, and so I'm a teetotal.
Yo,
But
this is
there's a lot
another
of things
question
that
I want to
agree
ask you.
with Islam in terms
Why
of
are you
how
teaching
to have a
big guns to
cohesive
how to
society.
drink?
And the West, let me just say something about the white people. You need to take responsibility for themselves as well.
Ask them a question,
Because
man.
the Muslims are not
This
taking
guy
over.
Teaching
White people are just not having babies. Or they're killing babies. So abortion is another thing I'm totally against. I think I would follow me, man. Let's see if they do shirk.
Rod, get out of the park!
They're gonna follow me.
Rod,
They're gonna follow me.
get out of the park!
Look at that. Look.
I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking, man. See, I could be just the one to chase you at the park. You get me?
No man can get me out of the park.
Rod, get out of the park! How you gonna play that flute? You got a mask on, you idiot. You got a mask on. How you gonna play that flute,
Somebody touched on the
you
floor,
idiot?
so I'm not gonna put it in my mouth.
Why are you such an idiot, man?
I'm not gonna put it in my mouth. Let's see if I can walk around.
No, have a debate with me, innit? What do you say?
I love
Sing
these.
of the turning trap? Sing of the 12 trap?
Somebody's doing the pilgrimage to Iran.
Oh yeah.
He's doing the pilgrimage to. He's following me around. Look. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna be going home soon anyway. Are you going home? Yes. Just do the pilgrimage. The pilgrimage to the Rajs is happening. They're killing me, man. Oh my God. He knows because he sucked my you-know-what.
Is this some like?
He's homosexual. Sing of the turning
Is this some
tree.
joke or something?
You know what it is? He cast
You
it to
said
his voice.
I had to
Good to talk to you, man.
apologise to somebody.
Thanks a lot, but we'll do another discussion
the
about it.
hell
I'll tell you why,
are
because I
you
think it's
talking
important maybe to get
about,
odds in
boy?
as well, because odds voted for Brexit as well,
I can't even
and to have
see. Get the
perspective from
fucking
different
right
angles.
out.